It's still early out in Cali, baby, don't you wanna rally again? Find a road with no name, lay back in the slow lane. Skies dropping, Jupiter around us like some old train. We'll be rolling down the windows, I bet you we'll catch a nice second wind. We don't have to go home, we can leave the night on. We can leave the night on.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to bake again because it is fall, which means it's baking season, but really every season is baking season for me, but that's why you're seeing so much more baking recipes. So today, because of fall, I'm going to make this like fall flavored apple cookies. And I didn't make up this recipe. This recipe is actually from Cara Corey and it looks delicious, so I wanted to try it. I did make a few changes though, so we are going to get started. And first into the bowl, we are going to add 1 cup of oats. So we're going to mix all the dry ingredients first. So next we're going to do 1.5 scoops of protein powder. A vanilla protein powder would be best, or like snickerdoodle, but I don't have that, so I'm going to use this PE Science peanut butter protein powder. So we're going to do 1.5 scoops of this. And then the next of the dry ingredients will be 1/2 cup of coconut flour. Alright, and then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then for seasoning, I'm going to do some cinnamon. You can also do some ground allspice and nutmeg. I don't have nutmeg, but I was thinking pumpkin pie spice might be good and add to the little fall flavor. So you can just kind of eyeball however much you want into here, depending on how much spice you want. Alright, and now we're going to mix all these dry ingredients together. Alright, and now you're going to get a separate bowl and you're going to add in the liquid ingredients. So we're going to start with 1 egg. Then we're going to do 1/2 cup of sugar-free maple syrup or sweetener of choice. This one's the Walden Farms, which is no calories, so obviously it'll cut down on the nutritional information. But if you want to do like honey or agave, that's fine too. Alright, and now I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of applesauce, or you can also do coconut oil instead. And then we'll do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, now we have all our liquid ingredients, so you just want to mix that together. And take your liquid ingredients and slowly mix it into your dry ingredients. And of course, everything just accumulated into my whisk. Okay, honestly, forget this whisk. This is why I never use whisk. I know for baking, you know, most people use a whisk, but it just gets stuck in there. A fork is so much easier. Alright, and lastly, we're going to chop up an apple and put it into our mixture. I have a Honeycrisp apple, one of my favorites. I also like Pink Lady. I mean, I just love all apples, so let's keep it short and say I have 1 Honeycrisp apple. Just going to chop it up into little cubes and throw it into our mixture. Right, and now we're going to put our apples into our dough. Alright, and now that we have our dough all together with our apples, you're just going to place them onto a cookie sheet and put them in the oven at 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes. Honestly, look at this masterpiece. You guys, these are so good and so fall-y, and like the apple baked into them is like, I'm a big apple pie fan. Like Thanksgiving, I could not control myself with apple pie. And like, not that this tastes exactly like apple pie, but just like the baked apple inside the cookie with like the cinnamon and like the allspice and everything is just, oh my gosh, the flavors go so well together and it's so delicious. And it's so fall-y, and honestly these would actually be really good without the apple too. Just like the cookie base by itself was like delicious. The dough was so good, and I made one of them without the apple. So if you don't like apples, just try it without it. Super macro friendly, so I really recommend you try them. Again, it only took like 8 minutes to bake, and like the ingredients were super easy and healthy, so I really recommend them. If you're having like a fall get together, or like even for Thanksgiving or something, you should make these if you want a healthier option. But anyways, again, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little recipe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.